Alright, this video is going to be a small rant, pretty quick, but Bungie locking the zone into Hull Breach. So if you didn't know, Hull Breach was glitched. It was basically impossible to get to if you did the full run of the nethers. The odds of you running into it was 1 in like a literal 1,000 or million or some shit. It was some crazy odds. But surprise, surprise, there was an area you could load into, which is the Subjugator boss. I like to call these areas based on their boss. That's the Wizard boss, as you see. There's a Subjugator boss, Tormentor boss, Chimera boss, and Ogre boss. But you could, if you went to the Subjugator area, which was a spawn area, then you could load into this area through an out-of-bounds glitch. So it was really easy to do. Anyone could do it. It took no effort. I was helping people do it and stuff so they could get their catalyst. I opened portals for people, showed them different things, let them get their worms. I helped a few people out. And we were going to help more people out, so Bungie decided to now lock it in, so now everyone can get here, which is good, but it became bad. So my gripe with it is the fact they didn't only lock this boss, they locked every single boss you fight the moment you load into this activity now. So, I don't know if this is true for everyone else, but every single time I've loaded in here, every single time, which has been quite a few times since they've done it, quite a few, I get this first encounter like they said, I get the Subjugator, and then I get the Tormentor. It always in that order except for once. One single time, it was this area, the Tormentor, then the Subjugator. Still the same bosses, just one with the last two are in a different order. Once, out of many, many runs, and I mean many runs of this, since they've said that, once it was different. Otherwise, it's always the Wizard area, which is here, the Subjugator area, and the Tormentor area. Their bosses aren't hard. I'm not bitching about the bosses being hard. No, they're all joke. You can walk through them pretty easily if you know how and know what to use. But when I'm playing the exact same group of them over and over and over and over, it gets burned out. Massive burnout happens. This is why this activity was unique, is they allowed any of the areas you could load into. For, well, 3 of the 4 you could load into, which it appears this area was supposed to be a load-in area as well, so it's supposed to be 4 out of the 5 were supposed to be load areas, and then the 1 area is random if you get it, so it's supposed to be more like a extra thing, which is the Chimera boss, which is the big eyeball boss. So, that's cool. Or maybe they just added a spawn point here just because, I don't know, but it makes sense. It's a Hull Breach, so it kind of makes sense to spawn here, I'm just saying. So I'm not really sure what the fuck that's about. But even if it is 4 out of 5 you can spawn in, it gave you variety. The odds of you getting the same one twice, back to back, was lower. But now, because of this, it is guaranteed every single time I will get the same one over and over and over again. And personally, I'm burnt out. They have completely made this activity boring, stressfully annoying, because it's just the same shit over and over again. To the point, I really don't even want to do it anymore. And maybe a lot of people don't care, but personally, for someone that is like me that likes to farm this game and farm the loot, I was enjoying this farm where it was a lot less stressful than most problems. It was really relaxing once you got to learn how everything worked. You could blow through it on your own solo without much issue, or you could get a team and blow through it and help people. Either way, didn't bother me none. I could sit back, relax, just do my thing. But now getting the same shit over and over again, it's like doing a raid all day, right? You farm that one encounter all day to get that loot you want, and you get burnt out because you don't get your loot. Same thing's happening right now. I have gotten 0 good loot, and I've been scammed for it, it feels like. All this effort for nothing, and it's the same shit over and over again. It's literally farming the same raid encounter over and over again. It's a massive burnout, and it sucks. Maybe tomorrow I'll wake up and feel great again. I doubt it. This burnout is very high for me. Legitimately, this has depressed me for the game because this was the worst decision Bungie made for it. They could have simply just allowed the bug to exist, allowed people to do it that way, maybe advertised about it, which would have been the smartest thing. They show a clip from somebody's chat or their own chat. They could have made it themselves and showed, hey, look, we're sorry this is happening. We know it's really rare to get into. It's practically impossible to get into, but you can. So here's a cheese that was discovered so you can get to it. Nope, instead they wanted to force you to spawn here permanently, always starting here, and then for some reason I'm getting the exact same bosses every time. I don't know if everyone else is having that issue. Maybe everyone else is having different bosses. But personally, I'm having the same 3 bosses. It's the Wizard, which is here, the Subjugator, and then the Tormentor. And I'm kind of done. This activity went from the coolest, funnest, relaxing, enjoyable activity that had some challenge for certain parts to just burnout. Pure, utter burnout. And you know what? A lot of people might not understand that. A lot of you casuals might not understand it because you don't play enough. But for us that actually grind the shit out of this game, not being burnt out from an activity is quite amazing. And I have not been burnt out from this activity until now. So, it's been this whole season I've been farming this and enjoying it. And now I'm burnt out of it. And that says what it is. Sorry for the rant. Video, I don't even know how long it is, but sorry for the rant. But at the same time, if you agree with me, if this is stupid or bad, let me know in the comments. If you're with me and you're burnt out now too because of this, let me know. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment what you think. I'm done with this. Bungie just kind of ruined this activity for me right now. Maybe that'll change when they fix it, but for now, I'm burnt out, so I don't know what's going to happen. Anyways, thanks for watching. We out. Adios.